Okay, good morning. Another quick video today talking about some expressions and idioms that we could use specifically for sort of C1 writing, but also importantly, that could be used also for C2. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Okay, so the first expression here we're going to have a look at is the expression here to extol the virtues, okay, which essentially is to praise something or someone. Perhaps you'll often sort of hear parents extolling the virtues of their child, how well perhaps they do at certain things, or even in the context of governments extolling the virtues of policies that they think will be of benefit to a country. Okay, we've got some examples here which I found for you from the internet. Let's have a quick look. For hundreds of scientific studies extolling the virtues of exercise and a balanced diet. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at the next expression that we've got here, a knock-on effect. Okay, so when an event or a situation has a knock-on effect, it causes other events or situations, but not directly. Okay, so something that you do that makes an effect on something else. Okay, and we can see here some examples how this would be used. The cut in new car prices has had a knock-on effect on the price of used cars. So in other words, if you're going to reduce the price of a new car, probably the price of used cars will also have the same sort of reduction. This shortage of food will have a knock-on effect globally and means that the UK is set to experience further rises in food prices. Okay, so shortage of food, obviously that will give you an increase in food prices. And then the last one here at the bottom, the fact that humanity's future depends upon protecting its environment will have a very positive knock-on effect to most other living organisms, especially those that are endangered. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so the next expression we have here, to take something for granted. So meaning to never think about something because you believe it will always be available or it will always stay exactly as it is or as the same. So some examples here to look at. Mankind has taken for granted the Earth's resources without any consideration for the negative consequences it may have. Yet, it is sometimes dangerous to take things for granted because all of a sudden they may not be granted. Okay, and then here at the end, that I think too often we take for granted that the water we have access to through the tap is clean and safe. Yes, we don't really consider or think about, that when we turn the tap on, that the water is not clean and it is not safe. We just take it for granted that it is. Let's move on. Okay, the next one here, stand in good stead, to be useful or helpful to someone or something, and probably in the future, this will have reference to, okay? So we have some examples here. Transport and health effects to arrive at decisions that will stand us in good stead now and in the future. Our actions today about preventing environmental damage will surely stand us in good stead in the future. So in other words, what we do today will have a positive effect in the future, okay? And here at the end, it's amazing how many things learned during harder times stand people in good stead over the years. So even though perhaps they have suffered, that there is a lesson to be learned that people will have benefit to in the future. Okay, let's move on to the last one. And the last expression here we've got here is to lose sight of, which means to forget about an important idea or fact because you are thinking too much about other things. Okay, so you might have things to consider, but you don't remember perhaps the important things that you should be doing. Okay, let's have a look at some examples. Some members of the peacekeeping force seem to have lost sight of the fact that they are there to help people. Okay, and another sentence here about the environment. We must not lose sight of the fact that the environment is important for its own sake, and for its own sake, we have responsibility to care for it. Okay, very quick video today about some expressions, idioms that could be used for C1, C2 writing. I hope this was of use. Please subscribe for further videos, and we'll see you another day.